Hey, what is up, investors? So it's been very interesting here recently with cryptocurrencies. We had a lot of talk about cryptocurrencies, especially more so here in the month of May than we've had in any months prior, in my opinion. We had the popularity of Elon Musk going on SNL, a lot of people looking forward to a Dogecoin pump. Didn't really work out as planned, but it really brought a lot of attention to cryptocurrencies in general. And then we had Elon Musk start talking about energy consumption with the crypto mining, which then eventually we just start seeing these crypto mining stocks start taking a bit of some heat here. And then we saw Elon Musk then tweet that he's not going to be accepting any Bitcoin to buy any Tesla vehicles or any other cryptocurrency at all, which then really hurt Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and everybody else. Then we get another tweet from Elon Musk saying that, hey, he's going to be working on improvements for Dogecoin to be able to help out with energy consumption. And basically, this all leads to all the cryptocurrencies. Everybody is working on something that is going to be able to help out the power consumption for cryptocurrency mining. Now, since Elon Musk is the CEO of Tesla, he has to do what he has to do to protect his image and also say, hey, I'm all about the environment. So he can't really be attached to anything that is possibly hurting the environment. But at the same time, these cryptocurrency mining companies, they're all working on better energy consumption use. There are many of them are working on hydro and solar and energy storage. There's a lot going on with every crypto mining company that I actually talk about on this channel. They're all working on something for better efficient energy usage with the way that they're mining cryptocurrencies. So with that being said, a lot of what is kind of just said about cryptocurrency mining is a bit of an attack on cryptocurrencies in general, and Elon Musk just kind of has to do what he has to do for PR reasons, even though he fully supports cryptocurrencies. So with all that being said, I'm hoping that everybody that watches this video on these blockchain stocks did buy the dip that just recently happened, because now we're seeing these blockchain stocks going to the moon. So we got a lot to talk about in this video. So as we get to it, if you guys don't mind, please do me a huge favor and please be sure to smash, destroy, and annihilate that like button to help me out with the YouTube algorithm to help spread these videos to more people that might find it interesting. Also subscribe if you have not already, and if you're interested in being a Patreon and join the private Discord, I have one. The link is in the description and in a pinned comment below. Thank you to all the Patreons. Now let's get to it. So there's a lot going on in the cryptocurrency space right now. We got Bitcoin looking like it's now going above $50,000. We got Ethereum up over 9% at the time of making this. Litecoin making some pretty good moves. We got Dogecoin up over 17% right now at the time of making this. We got Chainlink up over 7%. We got Polkadot up currently 13%. So just so many of these popular coins, popular altcoins, and the two main ones, Bitcoin and Ethereum, starting to do much better here. But the biggest piece of news for cryptocurrencies in general is that Coinbase is going to be speeding up the process for approving new coins, and it's going to be adding Dogecoin to Coinbase. So this allows it now for these smaller cryptocurrencies to be able to get it out there once they're minted and be able to be listed on Coinbase. So this is going to help accelerate the whole cryptocurrency market. Now, speaking on a company Q1 earnings call, CEO Brian Armstrong said Coinbase is also accelerating its process for listing coins to include digital assets that have just been minted. In the future, the company will try to be the first exchange to list what are called debut coins or cryptocurrencies that have just been minted and are seeing their first days of trading volume. So news like that helps bring a lot of interest back into cryptocurrencies, get people more pumped to invest into cryptocurrencies, and get this market moving again after it was just slumped for just a very short period of time, much shorter than what the stock market has been doing. The stock market has been just seeing down day after down day after down day, in my opinion, for all the stocks that I'm invested into. But what we're seeing is we're seeing a lot of green right now in these crypto mining stocks, these blockchain stocks. They're doing very well on all this news that's going on with these cryptocurrencies. So if we're looking at what's going on with Mira right now, we saw Mira had some bad days, but Mira is looking positive, Riot's looking positive, SOS is looking positive, like everything all the way down the line. All these are up, besides SOS at the moment, are up above 10%. That is pretty crazy. These are up higher than the cryptocurrencies themselves right now. These are making some pretty big accelerated moves at this moment. Now, to look at something that's very crazy here to think about, that Mara just right now, at the time of making this, is up 17%. But if you look at Mara stock over the last 30 days, 30 days ago, Mara stock was trading for as high as $50 a share, even getting above that. If we were to pan out just a little bit more, I mean, Mara was going way up to the moon, getting up there close to $60 a share back in mid-April. And now Mara is currently sitting at $23 a share. There's a lot of momentum that this could have if we see Bitcoin start trending back up on all this positive news, because we know that the price of Mara and Riot and some of these other, well, pretty much all these blockchain stocks, the price of Bitcoin definitely does have a lot of influence on them. But we have to also think about, for some of these, we have to think about Ethereum, which is making some pretty big gains right now. Ethereum is very hot, and the ones that mine into Ethereum, they have so much more potential to really break out, like SOS in general. SOS stock still is sitting, if you look at its 52-week low, it's still sitting there towards the lower end. It has so much potential to really start going up, 200, 300% in my opinion, especially since they are currently mining Ethereum, and we know how Ethereum is doing. We know Ethereum is making some very aggressive moves right now. Ethereum is just showing just nonstop just momentum going up, and they've been mining Ethereum for a little while here, and they've just made some big improvements on increasing the amount of Ethereum that they're mining. So we could be seeing some pretty big things coming from SOS with what Ethereum is currently doing. Now, I mentioned this on a recent video on SOS, but for those of you that are not familiar, SOS Limited said it has completed the first phase of its Livedong mine, and that 575 sets of Ethereum cryptocurrency mining rigs have been delivered. The company said it expects to complete inspection and installation of the rigs in the near future. Once installation and full online operation of the mining rigs are complete, the company expects to obtain approximately 400 gigahash of Ethereum hash, according to a statement. So with that being said, SOS can just sit low right now because it's priced so good that when we start getting SOS back up to here, when they start reporting everything that's going on, when we start making 200-300% gains on SOS, then from there we can just start seeing SOS going back to prices that it was not that long ago, back where it was in mid-February when SOS stock had gotten to about $16 a share. So if we can get there, if we can go to the moon with SOS, with all this new cryptocurrency mining that they're doing with Bitcoin and with Ethereum, with all the gains that they're making with Ethereum, I think that SOS is really undervalued right now, and not a lot of people are really looking into it because they're kind of stepping back. They're kind of worried about it. But SOS is also now putting themselves in the United States market and the Canadian market as well, with some other business developments that this company is doing with a cryptocurrency exchange. So there's really a lot to be looking into what SOS is doing. But I recently just talked about that. So just watch that video if you have not yet. And another blockchain stock that we really need to be keeping an eye on is Cleanspark, ticker symbol CLSK, which is up really big right now, 13% at the time I'm filming this. But Cleanspark is a company that specializes in energy solutions. They specialize in off-grid power. That's the market where this company already is in, and they're able to mine their Bitcoin off-grid. So they don't really need to worry about any sort of energy consumption concerns that a lot of people are criticizing cryptocurrencies for right now. That's not something that Cleanspark does. Cleanspark has their own abilities to be able to make power solutions to help make cleaner energy, and that's what this company does. That's what they specialize in, and this is one that I would say you should be watching because we already see that it's up 13% right now, and this could be one of the major players. Now, if you look at this company's 52-week range here, back in February, Cleanspark was trading for above $42 a share. Right now, it's trading for $15.69 at the time of filming this. So if you were to think about that, this one has the potential to make some pretty big moves over a short period of time, if it can get back to where it was when there was so much momentum that was driving this stock, with the whole hype of this company starting to get into the whole crypto mining. I think there's a lot of potential here to really be watching because this is a company that is specializing in energy solutions. So they're already doing what a lot of people want cryptocurrencies to do. And the same thing is also for Riot, because Riot, who is spending a lot of money right now on being able to provide better solutions to power their rigs that can also save them a lot of money in the future. But if you look at Riot Stock right now, this stock is very cheap in comparison to where it was at back in February. Riot Stock had gotten up close to a high of about $80 a share, and I mean, right now it just closed at about $26. That is insane. If you look at the 52-week range here, Riot Stock is more so towards the lower end right now. This dip that Bitcoin was on has really cut down the price of Riot Stock and all these other blockchain stocks. And Riot has a lot of possibilities to really break out here, especially with all the money they're spending right now on being able to make larger advancements into mining more Bitcoin. Like this right here, Riot Blockchain capturing Bitcoin share, lowering power costs through Whinstone purchase. But before they announced that they were going to be acquiring Whinstone, they announced a relatively large purchase order of 42,000 anti-miners from Bitmain. Then the following day, Riot reported plans to acquire Whinstone, the owner-operator of the massive 300 milliwatt Bitcoin hosting facility in Rockdale, Texas. Taken together, these announcements solve the bottleneck on both ends of the integration spectrum for Riot and allow for a six-fold increase in their mining hash rate by 2022. That is very huge news, and I'm going to be covering more about Riot on its own, as well as Mara, who I think those two are really big competitives, and those two need to be covered more so as well, because they're both making a lot of advancements as well in their Bitcoin and crypto mining in general. And we have to also be watching all the potential that could be out there with the 9 right now, ticker symbol NCTY. The 9's stock price had gone upwards around $86 or $89. I'm sorry, $89 a share was the high that it got to just over a very short period of time. This was back in February. Like all these, February was a big time when there was so much people bullish on Bitcoin during that time. We were seeing all these crypto mining stocks going up to the moon, but now the 9's price is so low right now. It's trading for $15.39 at the time of filming this, and this is even after the stock was up 14.5% during the day. And if we look at the price of the 52-week range here, this is trading so close to the lower end right now. A lot of potential for a huge breakout with the 9. And just to go a little bit into the news here, what is going on with this? The 9 signs a cryptocurrency mining machine purchase cloud service leasing deal worth more than $5.7 million. And they will be using these new machines for Chia, and is the third type of cryptocurrency mining implemented by the internet company and uses proof of space and time consensus algorithm. The 9 said that it will obtain approximately 130 petabytes Netscape and take part in the ecological construction of Chia cryptocurrency, also known as the Green Bitcoin Alternative. Green, words that everybody does like, by the way. Now, we also cannot be forgetting about Hive Blockchain Technologies. If you're in the U.S. and you don't have access to be able to buy in the Toronto Stock Exchange, you can buy it on OTC, ticker symbol HVBTF, or, of course, if you're able to buy it in the Toronto Stock Exchange, it would just be trading under Hive. Now, this one I like a lot, though, because the price difference from Hive, where it's at right now, is not a big difference from the highest that the stock has had. If we're looking at it, its 52-week range is it's currently trading at the middle of it right now. Its high was $5.75. So this one, in my opinion, has a lot of opportunity to really be breaking out, and a lot of people are not really taking notice of that. But as far as what the stock had just recently done today, the stock is up over 12%. So in my opinion, this one is one that really needs to be watched, because this is just a simple penny stock. It's being overlooked. It's a penny stock that does not have as much hype as SOS, but I think there's a lot of potential from this. But it's just not really taken off for any sort of reason. But they're doing a great job. This company is doing a great job with everything they're doing within the blockchain, and they're also mining Ethereum as well. So something to be looking into, because we know how much Ethereum has gone up, and Hive has a lot of potential to have large revenue gains from that, from everything that is going on with Ethereum. So I would be keeping an eye on Hive right now, because in my opinion, this one has a lot of opportunity. Of course, nothing in this video that I am saying is any sort of financial advice. I'm just very personally, I'm just very bullish on all these Bitcoin mining stocks, on cryptocurrencies in general, and of course stocks as well. As you guys know, I talk about stocks. So I'm just very bullish on all this. I think that there's a lot of potential here for these things to go up a lot, especially since there was that huge dip in all the cryptocurrencies. And there's this big recovery, this big correction going on that we're going to be seeing with these blockchain mining stocks. And I think that we'll be seeing these all go to the moon, in my personal opinion. Of course, not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence when looking into anything that I'm talking about here. Please understand that there is, of course, a lot of volatility when investing into the stock market and with investing into cryptocurrencies, and especially with these crypto mining stocks. So play it in a smart way if you do get into it, in my personal opinion. So with all that being said, please do me a huge favor if you enjoyed this video, and please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right, everybody, I'll see you all in the next video coming very soon.